Joe Hupp is a fan that's watching.
Oh, hey, Joe.
It says I'm on.
Captain Awesome?
I'm on there as the front man, Dani.
Oh, the front man.
Oh, the front man. Right.
A lot of people on the Facebook are saying there's no sound. I'm just letting you know that.
No sounds. That is interesting.
Ask them to turn up their volume.
Oh, wow.
It's there now. There is sound now.
Okay.
Hello. Are we getting sound now? I sure hope we are.
I've got sound. It's all right.
I'm just going to check over on the comment.
Someone's called Bigger Stickers.
That means I did all that lovely introduction for nothing. That is okay. As you can see, we've got 4 amazing contestants tonight. We've got Lachlan, Damien, and Sean from Lachlan, Brian and the Wilds, and we have Kylie Whitney from the April family. They're ready for a big night tonight. We're going alt country. So some different questions to what we've been doing the last few weeks, well, the last few months, I should say. We've been sticking to mainly mainstream country, traditional country, country pop. Tonight we are going alt country, which I'm very excited about. All right, I can see lots of people are logged in, ready to play. Even without being able to hear me saying anything, you've all just logged on and been ready to play. That's excellent. So you've got Renee Jonas, got DJ Dax, Banjo Boy, the Hasselwell, which will be Dana Hassel from Lachlan, Brian and the Wilds, and we have Kylie. Oh, wow. I can myself just logged on and be going to turn my sound off, or that might have been someone else. Cool, but the sound is working, which is what we want to hear. Okay, we've got 24 players. All right, while everyone's joining us, let's find out what all our contestants have been up to lately. Let's start with Lachlan. Obviously, you're in lockdown at the moment. What's been going on for you the last couple of weeks?
Nothing, really. But the last few days, definitely nothing. Before that, not much. I've spent a little bit of time with Damien. I haven't seen Sean for a while. I've just been around the house wearing a mask, doing what we got to do, you know. So just been
wearing a mask around the house.
You can never be too careful, Dani, and I carry a lot of germs. So I've just been trying to play it safe.
All right, great advice there from a very germy Lachlan. Damien, what's been going on for you? Have you been cooking up a storm lately?
I've been doing a little bit, just on the weekends. But the studio's been busy until tomorrow. So just been doing that. You know, a lot of that. We've had some really cool records in this year, which we've been pretty lucky about, and everything's kind of worked out time-wise for us so far. So, you know, just smashing it, playing heaps of guitars. Going to actually do some ISO jams with a friend of mine that we'll let you know about soon. But that's all pretty cool. Recording some stuff, getting the new Wilds record together. It's been exciting.
Oh, fantastic. Can't wait to hear some more music from you guys soon. You've got a new one coming out pretty soon, don't you? Next month, I believe.
Yeah, a new single, which is going to be pretty good.
And Sean, what have you been up to? Obviously not playing bass guitar at any gigs.
No, been working with the guys on the new stuff, getting that kind of ready, and playing Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit against myself. So I'm getting damn good at it.
And have you at least been winning?
Oh, yeah, I never lose.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to inform you there are no Harry Potter questions in the quiz tonight.
Not that old. We'll see what we can do anyway.
I'm sure you'll be just fine. And finally, Kylie from the April family. What have you been up to the last few weeks?
Hey, Dani. The April family just released a new single last week, Fortune Teller, so that's pretty exciting. We've been keeping ourselves busy with lots of writing and, recording separately and together and doing videos and stuff. So, yeah, we've been having a great time.
Well, we can't wait for it.
Sounds like you've all been pretty productive musically during this time, at least, which is great to hear. We've just had someone join called Flop-Eared Mule.
I saw that.
It's such a random name, but I love it.
That's a good
All right. I think we're about ready to get started on tonight's quiz. So, to anyone that is new to the game, you'll need to be watching our live stream to see the questions, and you answer on your phone. And, of course, quickest gets extra points. We're starting off with a poll, so there's no points for this one. But we're just going to sort of take a little litmus test of the room tonight and see who's got the biggest audience backing. Who do you think will score highest tonight? You think it'll be Lachlan, Damien, Sean, or Kylie? This is also just a way for you to get familiar with using the keyboard, the answering system via Kahoot.
Now, Damo, if you hit yellow, that's what you want to do.
I hit green. I did.
So did I.
Oh, no.
Well, don't hit Kylie. All right. This is Lachlan's out in front on 12. Damien not far behind on 7. No one's really got any faith in Sean tonight.
Adelaide Crows over here.
I see. All right, here we are. The first real question of the night. Which instrument has more strings? Choices are a banjo, a fiddle, a mandolin, or a standard guitar.
Oh! Wow. I didn't get that one right, but I knew it.
What?
I just totally jumped the gun. Wow.
I know what you did.
I even put this one in there with you in mind, Damien. I thought he's in the studios around instruments all day. I'll throw him one that he'll surely know.
No.
That's being on television nerves there, Damo. That's all that is.
No. It's because it's actually, when you're a musician, you view it as a 4-string, but that's not.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. There's a clue. Sorry, I'll try not to do that. But I did get a little. I did get a little thing saying, "Now that was quick."
Quick and incorrect.
Incorrect.
So mandolin is the correct answer with 8 strings. A lot of people chose guitar, which has got 6 strings.
Yeah.
Interesting. Who got in the quickest? Oh, Lachlan was in the quickest. The front man is Lachlan tonight, which I didn't realise at first, but he gladly told me. Latte Coffee coming in second. KY, which I think might be my dad, is in third place. And Captain Awesome, what a great name. Captain Awesome is in fourth place. All right, here's question number 2. Who released a song most recently? Choices are Lachlan, Brian and the Wilds or the April Family. There may have been a little clue earlier tonight in our discussions. So I guess, Damien, you're not the only one to give away a potential answer.
Yeah.
How self-absorbed would we look if we answered the wrong answer to this?
Yeah. No. That's what I feel like I want to put the opposite one to what I think.
No. Don't do that, Kylie.
And
Trust your gut.
Yeah. Could you imagine how bad it would be? It would just be like, oh yeah, cool. I obviously don't look at what anybody else is doing in the whole world.
Exactly. 23 people got that correct. It was the April Family. As Kylie said, they just put out a single, Fortune Teller, last week, and there's a great film clip to go with that. So if you haven't seen it, check it out.
I've made some predictions tonight, though, Dani.
Yes.
Oh.
Read my own palm. Yeah, I'm going to lose. Straight up. I hope there's no sports bet action going on tonight at all.
Has anyone placed any bets? Let us know in the comments. Who's your money on? What are the odds? I want to know what the odds are on our contestants tonight.
That was the first question. That's what that was for.
Oh, that set the odds. Right. Next question. Alt country originated by fusing traditional country with country rock and which other genre? Your choices are bluegrass, jazz, punk rock, or opera.
Oh, I wanted to.
There will be some educational questions tonight as well. If you didn't know, you're going to figure it out by deduction or learn by getting it wrong. But I'm going to learn a little bit about alt country and the origins as well. Lachlan, would you say there's much opera influence in your music?
No. Probably not. Not unless it's coming from Sean and I don't know about it.
I think Sean would be giving more jazz influence, if anything, on those bass lines.
You talking about the wrong notes there, Dani, or are you?
Maybe.
I miss Sean.
It is punk rock. Nearly everyone went with bluegrass, but actually alt country is defined by the punk rock influence, that DIY attitude. Is considered one of the 3 defining influences of alt country. I wonder who that person was that got it correct. Oh, DJ Dax. Well done, DJ Dax. Jumps to first place.
He's on fire. Or she's on fire, whoever that is.
It is Dave Daniels, who runs the Country Thunder Network.
Oh,
Dave. Yeah.
Well
Dave's
done,
good.
Dave. He might have studied up. Which Casey Chambers and Shane Nicholson album came first? Was it Wreck and Ruin or Rattlin' Bones? And how young and skinny does Shane look in this photo?
He's still that skinny.
I guess so. Maybe, I don't know, just something about the photo makes him look so lanky.
Very tall is old Shane Nicholson, isn't he? Very tall.
He's very tall.
He's also
really?
standing next to Casey.
He's nearly as tall as the Harbour Bridge.
He is.
Rattlin' Bones came first. Most people got that correct as well. What's happening on the scoreboard? Don Hassel moves into 5th place.
That's a clever name.
So we're not seeing Kylie, Sean or Damien on the leaderboard at this stage.
That's because we don't know any of the answers.
I'm planning on Stephen Bradburying this, just coming through at the last turn.
It's possible. There could be like a big internet outage.
Yeah,
everyone gets kicked off except for you.
Hey, stranger things.
Which band was Jason Isbell a member of before going solo? Was it Wilco, the Drive-By Truckers, Lachlan Bryan and the Wilds, or the April Family?
So, man, what year did we fire him?
Yeah, he was with us, but we sacked him.
Yeah, no good.
We replaced him with you, Damo.
That's right. and that's how come I have to have the shirts with the little bands on the edge, because that's what he wears.
You're such a big fan of Jason Isbell, Damien. It's exactly for you. Just for the viewers at home, there's an ongoing feud between Damien Caffarella and Jason Isbell that not a lot of people know about. But I'm going to.
Is it linked to when you fired him from the band?
Yeah.
There's a bit of bad blood.
He took that pretty gracefully. It's just the way they've behaved toward each other the last couple of years.
One person fell for that.
From Damien's end.
yeah. He doesn't know I exist.
Almost entirely, I'd say. Yeah.
Whoever said us, I'm really sorry because I feel like we might have influenced your answer.
So what's the deal, Damien? You just don't like him?
Oh no, I just think he's. I like his first record on his own. I thought that was good. Thought the next one ran out of legs after about 45 to 50 seconds, and there was and I don't mind that one that he did with his band, that Nashville Sounds record. I thought but I think it's got some good sounds on it. But other than that, no, he just doesn't really tickle me, and I get a bit bored of hearing about how clever he is. But he's all right. I'm sure he's a sweetheart. I'm sure he's a really nice guy.
Don Hassel making moves. Coming up to 4th place. Banjo Boy has moved into 5th place. Well done, Banjo Boy. Who has won more golden guitars? Is it Kevin Bennett and the Flood or Nat Botel and Urquhart?
I'm just taking a guess here.
I had to look this up myself because I thought it was the other way around off the top of my head, but after consulting the CMAA official list of winners, I've been able to give you a conclusive answer.
Hey, mate, there's an angry tweet from Jason Isbell. It's just
Yeah, it's just going, I've got my eye on you Australians. Wow.
Bennett Botel Urquhart has more golden guitars.
Win.
KB and the Flood have only won once, and it was this year in 2020. BBU have about 4, I think, from memory. Lachlan's moved into first place.
Hey.
Must be that good internet connection down in Melbourne.
Yeah, it must be that.
Clearly working for the other two. Did you go round to their houses before this and just cut their internet wires?
I'm completely amazed because the internet in the town where I live is notoriously dreadful. So the fact that I'm even seeing you and hearing you now is amazing.
He basically lives in a gully, just like a really, really expensive, really posh gully.
Right. Okay, on the posh side of town, so you find Lachlan Bryan.
Edithvale South.
Yeah. He lives $1 million down the road from me.
This one is a puzzle, which means you have to drag these 4 answers into the correct order.
Oh,
So
man.
put these music festivals in chronological order. That means from earliest in the year on the left to latest in the year on the right.
What's the last one? I can't see it because there's heads.
So we've got Dashville Skyline is red, Woodford Folk Festival is blue, National Folk Festival is yellow, and Gympie Music Muster is green. You need to rearrange those into the correct order of earliest in the year to latest in the year.
If I put the wrong one first and the other 3 are in the right order, do I still get the points for it? Or is it just, it has to be perfect?
I think it's really tricky because I think I've done what you just think you've done.
I'm just...
I don't know, there may be partial points.
All right. Adrian?
Is it when they start or when they finish?
I don't know. They only go for a few days each, don't they?
Do we have to take 2020 into consideration here, Dani?
Look, this isn't a trick question. It's not about which ones actually ran in 2020. This is typically when do they run?
So many variables at the moment.
Yep. Don't know when we'll be seeing festivals again.
But it's going to be a great time.
Sure will be. But the tough thing I've found is that as a musician that's not on a lot of festivals, because they've carried over their lineup from this year to next year, it means I won't be able to get on next year either. I'll have to wait for the year after to apply again.
Yeah.
Oh, most people got wrong. 96% of people got that wrong.
So, Dani, maybe a few bands will break up or artists will retire or, you might be all right. You might get on the waiting list.
Oh, okay.
When does Gympie happen? Sorry, because I'm just confused about this.
No. The reason we got it wrong, I reckon you and I got the same thing. Did you go Woodford, then National Folk, then Gympie, then Dashville?
I just had Gympie and Dashville the other way around.
Right, yeah.
I understand your question now about when they end, because Woodford goes from December into January, doesn't it? New Year's Day.
I think when they start is fair enough. So
when they start was what I was thinking.
Totally.
So National Folk Festival is around March. Gympie is usually around August. Dashville, I think, is September, October. And Woodford is in December.
Cool.
No change on the scoreboard. Tough round. 13 players lost their answer streak. Sorry, guys.
I was one of them.
Yeah, me too.
No.
You're still on top. How'd you do that?
Which artist released the song Fierce about Aussie farming women?
I know that one.
Yeah, got it.
3 people have locked their answer in.
And she's very cool. As are all of the possible answers there, actually. So I'm giving nothing away. Very cool.
I could definitely see any of these artists releasing a song called Fierce.
Yeah. That'd sound really different.
They would. They would sound really different to each other.
But that'd all be awesome.
Fanny Lumsden was the correct answer there. 24 people got that right. Let's see who was the quickest. Oh, Lachlan's still the quickest. DJ Dax holding on to second place. Team Deshawn has just moved up 4 places with that correct answer. Well done, Brendan and Glenda. All right, we are up to our first category of the night, which is songs from a book. And just to confuse you, these aren't necessarily alt country songs. Renee Jonas is singing the melody of some hopefully well-known songs. Depends on whether you know them or not, really. And she's replaced the lyrics with the words from a random book. And you have to try to identify which song it is by the melody. You do need to type in the answer of these songs. It is not multiple choice. So
on the phone or on this?
On the phone.
On the phone. We've been putting all your answers in, so on the phone again.
Just email it to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's
Dolly had bedrooms with her screen husband Jeffrey Douglas Thomas, which was rather awkward since the actor was married to one of her friends. The scene might have been in a bedroom, but Dolly had made it clear that she would never do a nude scene or one featuring heavy petting. It would embarrass me not to mention what it would do to my mom and dad, being mildly risky, however, was acceptable.
Well, we learned some interesting things in the lyrics, the fake lyrics there. I think something she said was Dolly Parton refuses to do a nude scene or anything with heavy petting in movies.
Same.
You've been, left, right and centre, Damien.
Jesus.
The heavy petting thing, I get that.
But not the nudity.
I wouldn't want to see Damien being heavily petted.
I wouldn't want to see you nude.
Well, I've seen both.
At the same time.
Oh, goodness. Oh, all right. Everyone knew the answer, just didn't get the spelling correct. Jolene, 20 people spelled it correctly. Good job, everyone. Oh, everyone's staying in the same position. Here's your next song. Name this Wolf Brothers song.
Grandma's been looking all over for you, so we can't cut the cake. I say stepping into my grandmother's dressing room where my father has found her spite. From that joint New Year's Eve 50th birthday party she insisted on throwing for the one son. God bless her. We'll quick close the door. I'm not ready yet. Too many of those people out there, despite the many mingling artists and writers, the majority of attendees this evening are donning tuxedos.
All right. 10 people have locked their answers into that one. Name the Wolf Brothers song. Anyone in the room feel confident about that tonight?
No.
No? All of our contestants are shaking their heads.
But she did a very good job.
She always does.
This is hard.
I've tried
This is hard.
saying slow and steady wins the race.
That's because you answered really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that earlier. See, where we're at a disadvantage is it said just give the others a few more seconds. I think there's a lot of folks that are Googling this.
6 people got it right with no breaks.
Wow.
I mean, surely you don't have time to Google this. Oh, Lachlan's been pushed off first place.
Well,
Gone down to third.
So I wasn't expecting to get that one.
DJ Dax has been pushed down as well. Latte Coffee is our new leader. I'd love to know who that is. Let us know in the comments who you are, Latte Coffee.
Thanks
and
a lot.
Banjo Boy is doing great too. Latte Coffee makes me think maybe someone from Melbourne. Not to stereotype, but
I think it's someone taking the piss.
say.
I think it's someone taking the piss out of the name of our record.
Oh.
That's
okay.
what I reckon's going on there. That's just it.
But Gracie says her 8-year-old had to tell her the answer to that Wolf Brothers question. And Kate Naylor knew that one. Well done, guys. All right, here's our final song.
It leaks through cracks or opening seriously. Reduce the effectiveness of any sound barrier created.
Where was this angel from?
In that
one word
wall or ceiling, sounds are rising from mechanical equipment in the structure, except for mechanical ventilation.
Where was this angel from? So, obviously a place we're looking for. We'll have to spell it correctly.
Yeah,
18
I'm more
people
worried
have
about my spelling than my musical knowledge, to be honest.
Same.
Hopefully autocorrect might help you out.
I did actually get a predictive text on that one. So
Oh.
I don't know if that's cheating.
Respect.
Yeah.
I reckon it's not. I think that's okay.
Had you at least started typing the word, or did your computer was listening and just prompted you with what word it thinks you should write?
Hey Siri. No, go away, Siri.
I typed it before I heard the vocal.
Yeah, me too.
Oh. Few incorrect
Correct.
spellings. 17 people spelled that correctly. Oh, Dana Hassel has moved into her signature spot, which is third place. Nearly every time Dana Hassel plays, she ends up in third place. I don't know how it happens, but she's locked into her spot right now. Latte Coffee is still in first place. Banjo Boy second. Lachlan's moved down to fourth. And Disgraceful is in fifth. I'm wondering, Grace, would that be Beck Gracie, perhaps?
Could be.
But on a positive note, it says Sean has just moved up 5 places.
I'm now fifth last.
Fifth last. I see. Which Aussie alt-country artist owned Rhythms magazine? Was it Henry Wagons, Bill Chambers, Fanny Lumsden, or Catherine Britt? They no longer own it. They sold it in 2018 back to, I believe, the guy that started Rhythms magazine.
There we go.
So I think for a year or two, this artist ran and owned Rhythms.
I feel like print media is a very difficult game. We've seen a lot of magazines have to close down over the course of this pandemic. But Capital News will be coming back in September, October, I believe, which is good news for the country music scene. It's coming back with a new name and logo. Tamworth Country Music Capital News will be the new name. Catherine Britt was the correct answer there. Cool.
Some divided thoughts on that one. Moves up. Latte Coffee holds on to number 1. We got to know who Latte Coffee is. I haven't seen them say anything in the comments yet. Kate Naylor is saying she should have played because she knows all the answers. It's not too late to join. If you are watching along at home and you think you know the answers, at any time during the game, you can just go to kahoot.it, www.kahoot.it. You can see the PIN number at the bottom of the screen. Just type that in. You can start playing along and start having your score count. Who knows, you might beat everyone. Which artist is about to release 48 lost songs from their archives over 3 albums this year? Choices are Lucinda Williams, Steve Earle, Gillian Welch, and Jason Isbell.
Oh, damn it. I thought I didn't know this, but I just remembered that I know this. And I just hit a button. Look, as long as it's not Jason Isbell, I think we're all right.
Poor Jason.
Poor Jason.
There's going to be a social movement now. Sympathy for Jason Isbell. Thank you so much.
I'm going to just edit this later, just cut together everything you said about Jason Isbell into one little video and tweet it at him.
Yeah. And what for? He's going to go, who's this guy? Who cares?
Devastated, Pat will be devastated.
Well,
might probably get a surge of Spotify streams.
he just sits on his tower of money and goes, who cares?
Gillian Welch was the correct answer there, but more people thought it was Steve Earle, but it is not. Banjo Boy moves up. Someone whose name is just an emoji is making a comeback.
Oh.
The party emoji is making a comeback. Which Aussie artist will release Wheels Won't Roll this month? Choices are Catherine Britt, The Weeping Willows, Kevin Bennett and the Flood, or Tori Forsyth.
You better get this, Sean.
Were you guys involved in the track at all?
No, I recorded the demos for it before they did it with a much better producer.
Oh, I see. So they trialled you and then moved on to someone
No,
better.
they're friends with this other guy, and they got a good thing going on with this guy.
They're better friends with the other guy.
Yeah.
He gets on better with Jason Isbell.
yeah, he does actually.
Is that you, Kylie? Do you know this one?
I think so.
The Weeping Willows was the correct answer. 19 people knew that one. Oh, Kath has made it into the top 5.
Hey.
Fair advantage.
He's only 10 points behind Banjo Boy.
Come on, Banjo Boy. What's
All
that?
right, we're up to our next category.
Oh, man.
The lyrics.
No good with lyrics.
Well, hopefully you know these ones. You'll have to type in, again, you have to type either 1 or 2 words that are missing from these lyrics. Here's your first one. Well, my name's John Lee Pettymore, same as my... Oh, let me turn the sound off, please. Very dramatic music.
That was epic. Just a picture of Steve Earle comes up. Dun, dun, dun. John Lee Pettymore, same as my...
The lyrics don't... I run out of characters.
You only need to write 1 word for this.
Oh, which...
The next word after this line.
Right, okay, I thought I had to do the whole next line.
I don't know. No.
Nah, too complicated to finish the whole line. You just need 1 word here.
I'm about to be out of the top 5, I think.
Yeah, maybe me too, because he kind of slurs this word, and I'm not sure which version of it he speaks.
Changes it every gig.
Does it? It's the first line of the song, so you'd hope it doesn't change.
I feel like there's a lot of things I could have written that were much better than what I wrote.
Ooh. Few people wrote father and dad, but it is
that's what
daddy.
I was wondering, whether he says dad or daddy, because I'm just trying to get it.
He says, same as my daddy and my daddy before.
Weird when a grown man...
Flop-eared mule. What a great name. Flop-eared mules moved into the top 5. But Sean is the highest climber. You just moved up 4 places, Sean.
Yes.
Now you're 9 from the bottom. Here's the next lyric. Well, I know it's over, but I can't. There are 2 words here you need to type in. Well, it's over, I know it, but I can't. 2 words.
Well, it's over. I know it, but I can't. I don't know.
It is a very key line of the chorus of this song.
Has anyone noticed that
Car wheels.
when you're listening to any kind of Spotify playlist that has anything to do with country music, Americana, or whatever, this song comes on within like 5 songs. This must be like the most popular song in the history of Americana.
I haven't noticed that, but it is my favourite song of hers.
It's a great song.
What song is it?
I feel like we'll be
Can't
giving-
tell you that. Would give away the answer too much.
I've heard you play it several times.
I know this song. I just don't listen to lyrics, man. I like I don't care about your feelings. Come on. I just want to know what the guitar chords are. Nah, man, I know exactly what this. Yeah, and it's not right because I wrote Car Wheels, which doesn't make any sense. But I thought that was the only song of hers I knew.
So you thought it was But I Can't Car Wheels.
Yeah, that's what I wrote. You can see it right there on the thing.
But I Can't Let Go was the correct answer, which is also the title of the song, Can't Let Go. So I couldn't tell you what song it was. Lop-eared Mule's moving up. La is moving up. I believe La might be Lana Dublé. Dana Hassel's in 2nd place. Latte Coffee is still in 1st place. Lockie's in 3. Here's the next lyric. Jimmy Rogers was a... What was he?
I actually knew that one. Thank God. Sorry, this microphone's actually next to my face, even when I turn my head.
Don't worry, Lee.
I'm going with Madonna, but anyway, that's all right. Have you dig all you want.
Can we have some little red confetti just drop down on your calf, please?
Can you change your background on this thing? You can actually.
Sure can.
Yeah. Oh, what do you got?
Yeah, what have you got? You got like the promo picture for the next single you can put behind you?
If I should have. That would have been a really good thing to do.
Now, next time we'll get you on again. You can do it next time.
I set myself up before in a really fancy studio and I was going to be like, yeah, I'm legit. But there was no internet, so I had to come.
Very important when you're playing this game to have some internet.
Yeah.
24 people have put in answers. I believe this is one of the only cover songs that Shane Nicholson does. I had assumed it was original because I know that he doesn't do cover songs, but then I found out it wasn't actually his song. So one of the only covers he does.
Yeah.
Mulehead is an interesting choice. Yodeler.
Jimmy Rogers was a mulehead.
Vampire was the correct answer.
I didn't know that was a cover.
Jason Isbell is the highest climber. Oh my goodness.
Someone has joined the game as Jason Isbell. Or maybe it's Jason himself.
He's taken me to task.
I sent him an
Jason
email.
Isbell.
He's coming for you, Kath.
Can we find out who? That's Bill Donahue. That's Bill Donahue, isn't it?
It's a Bill thing to do, hey?
Yeah.
Well-
Come on. There's Bill Donahue.
Well, Sean, you said you tweeted Jason earlier, so
Yeah, we talk often.
maybe the tweet got to him, he's logged in.
He's come to hear what you're saying about him.
It's a little bit icy since he left the band, but
Which album is widely credited as being the first alt country album? We're talking ever. First alt country album defined the genre.
oh man, so you bring up punk rock earlier.
So choices are No Depression by Below, Car Wheels on a Gravel Road, Lucinda Williams, one of my favourites, Star Wars by Wilco or Ramblin' Man by Hank Williams? Which of these albums was the birth of alt country? If you don't know, it's good to just pick something quick and hope you get some speed points as well.
That's what I did, but I have time to think afterwards, and it burns me.
It burns you?
Mm.
You think you got it wrong?
I'm pretty sure I've got this one wrong, actually.
Okay. 26 people have locked in some answers.
Mm.
I'm curious to see what everyone thinks.
How many people are playing out of the 26 that...
I don't know at this stage.
Okay.
Look, most people thought it was Hank Williams that defined the genre. He was actually just an influence from the traditional country influence. But No Depression by Uncle Tupelo was the first alt country album. Oh, it says Lachlan's on fire.
Hey.
He's on a hot streak.
Are you all right, mate? Did you want me to come over with some water?
Please do. Come over with some wine, please.
Come over with some whiskey and just throw it on your head. makes nothing better.
Donna Hassell's moved into first place. The Hasselwell Latte Coffee's in second place. Floppy-Eared Mule and Disgraceful round out our top 5.
All right, here we go.
Just a few questions left. What is the best-known magazine dedicated to alternative country music, whatever that is, as they call it?
Well, yeah, it's not the fourth one.
Choices are No Depression, Rolling Stone, Tamworth Country Music Capital News, or Lachlan Bryan's Diary.
My diary is definitely not dedicated to alternative country music.
Got nothing to do with alternative country.
Locks on the front as well that you can't get into.
So what sort of topics might we see if we were to open your diary?
I don't think I can talk about this with the two guys on the screen. They both get a lot of mentions.
Yeah, and we haven't been given the code to the crypt that it lives in yet. You know, so
I will.
It'll be as well read as Anne Frank's diary one day, mate. So just keep it up.
Thinking about that, Sean. I'm wondering what that means.